Hey guys, it's Kim George here from YourChicGeek.com and happy Friday. Hope you guys are doing well. We are totally snowed in out here in Dallas. I hope everybody is staying safe out there on the roads because they are looking really crazy. But for today's video, guys, I just wanted to quickly talk about something that I have been doing for a while now and something that worked well for me in Q4. And that is how, basically one book is good, but a series or a set of books is a money making machine. And how this is the best approach that you should have whenever you are publishing low content books or any books on KDP, just in my little opinion. And so I just wanted to talk about that really quickly. So before we dive off into this video, I'd love for you guys to like, share, subscribe, comment. For those of you that are interested in learning more about building a low content book empire, you can head over to check out From Publish to Profit. The link is going to be below. Also have some freebies, a swipe file, and list of over 200 low content book ideas and some other things as well. All of the links are going to be below in the description, but let's go ahead and let's dive off into this video. So did you know that authors who create a book series or a set of books can make 3 times more income than those who publish standalone books, right? So what we're going to talk about is how you can, and some examples, basically, I'm going to show you guys some examples of how people have turned a profitable book idea into a series. And then I'm going to talk about, why that's so important, and then give some tips on how to create a series and so on and so forth. So let's go ahead and let's dive into this. So the first example, or one of the main examples that we're going to talk about in this video today, in talking about a series, and we're going to talk about none other than Coco Weo. So Coco Weo is a bestseller, a best-selling independent publisher here on Amazon. You can go here. I'm sure you guys have probably seen their books. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and click on one of their bestsellers here, which is Girl Moments. And it's in a cute and comfy coloring book. And so I'm going to go ahead and click on this, and I'm going to show you guys how this is a part of a series, and how, it's just so important to use this whenever you're creating lower content books and medium content books and so on and so forth. So here again, Coco Weo is a publisher that has been around for a while now. They are a best-selling publisher. Not all of their books are best-selling, but here lately, one of the series that they've created that has taken off has been, you can see, the Cozy Spaces coloring book series. Okay. And so in this series, they have this book, Girl Moments, that has all of these cute hand-drawn pages. And so if we click on this right here, we can go and see all of the books that are a part of this specific series. Now, I will say that whenever you're creating a series or a set of books to sell on Amazon, as far as the actual series goes, you can do that with coloring books, but when you're doing lower content books like planners, journals, and notebooks, there's different things that you have to do to set things up as a series. And I talk about that more in From Publish to Profit, but it's pretty much just the same kind of thing. You're just going to be connecting those books through A+ content, but I talk about that in the course and show you how to set that up. But we're going to go through and just look at the series that they've created here. You can see they have a Cozy Spaces coloring book that's a part of this series of books that they've created. For the cute and comfy coloring books, they have a Cozy Friends, they have Little Corner, they have Spooky Cutie, they have Comfy Days, Little Spooky, Girl Moments, and Cozy Christmas. So all these books are a part of the cute and comfy coloring book series that they've created. And if we go back here, we can see that this is one of the best sellers. This is actually one of the top selling books on Amazon, guys. These guys are making a killing with this book. All right. And so now if we go down, we can also see some other things that they're doing here. So we can see that when people are coming to Coco Weo and checking out this Girl Moments book, not only are they purchasing the Girl Moments book, but they're also purchasing the Little Corner book that's a part of the series, and they're purchasing the Cozy Friends book that is a part of this series as well. And so this is one of the things that you want to consider when you are creating books of your own to sell on Amazon. But this is definitely one of the things that you definitely want to be doing when you're creating low and medium content books is, instead of thinking about a one-off book or just publishing one book, think about, how can I take this and turn this into a series or a set of books that are related that I can sell on Amazon to make more coin. So, why does this work? Let's talk about this really quickly. So, a couple of things to consider. Number one is repeat customers love familiarity. So, if a customer comes to you and they see one coloring book, like in the Coco Wheel example that I showed, instead of them just buying a one off book, they're more than likely to purchase multiple books from you that are in this series or in this set of books that you are selling. All right, so number two, it's easier to sell to someone who has already bought from you. So here again, we look at Coco Wheel. I'm going to come down again. This is a prime example of this. So people are loving this book and they're choosing to buy other books from this series. So instead of them making just a $7.99 sale, they're making 24 or almost 24 bucks from all three of these books that people are buying within this set and this series of books that they have created, which is really, really smart. So that's an example of that and why that works. And then last but not least, it helps you get more visibility on Amazon. When you become really, really good at what you do with Coco Wheel, they have a really good brand or a big brand. So people are actually coming specifically to Amazon and they are looking for Coco Wheel books. So those are just three examples of why it's important to create a set of books or a series of books instead of just creating the one-off books. All right, so now let's get into some tips on how to create a series. All right, so these are some tips that you guys can use. So number one is to choose a niche that is scalable. So instead of picking something that's just kind of random or whatever the case is, you want to choose something that can scale into a series or a set of books that are related to one another. So things like a gratitude journal. You could take that and you can turn that into a series. Number two is to use design cohesiveness. So here again, and what you saw with Coco Wheel, all of their books are designed and have the same kind of font placement, the same kind of style and look and feel to them. So that when people see one of the books in the series, they recognize the other ones as well. And so you definitely want to use a similar style, branding, and the layout for your books across the full series. Number three is to plan ahead. So a good thing to do is to sit down and map out a roadmap on how you're going to create your series and what's going to be the first book that you're going to create. And then from the first book, how you're going to create the rest of the books that are going to go in the series or the set of books that you're going to be publishing on Amazon KDP. All right. So I just wanted to share that tidbit of information with you guys. This is something that helped me tremendously. I think I stated in my previous video, if you have not seen that video with my record-breaking month for KDP, and there were two sets, aka series of books that performed very well for me on Amazon. And it was because I had those multiple books within that set or within those two sets of books that people can buy from repeatedly instead of just buying one-off books. So I just wanted to share that. So again, if you guys are interested in learning more about this and learning more about how to take one idea and turn it into a set of books or a series of books that you can sell on Amazon, you can head over to check out from Publish to Profit. The link is going to be below. If you have any other questions for me about this topic, please feel free to comment below and, just let me know. And I would love to know from you guys, what's stopping you from turning your single book idea into a series? What is it that you're getting stuck with? I love to know. Or have you already done this? Or is this something you're planning to do going forward in 2025? So please comment below. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks so much for watching. And I hope you guys have a good one. Stay safe, guys. Bye.